listen, people were tweeting at me, right? And I know the gist of what happened. I didn't watch any videos though, but I know the gist of what happened. And I'm pissed, dude. I'm pissed. Let's go. Let's see what this is.
𝗟𝗍𝗂𝗡𝗨 Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. As you can tell at the start of this video, I'm pretty excited because last night, in the dead of night, I was doing my thing in my garage, lifting some weights, getting those weights up so I get those boulder shoulders going. But my focus on my task was broken into a million pieces, into shards, quite literally, because of a distraction that was thrown my way. Quite an interesting distraction, a message that I did not anticipate to get, ever really anticipate to get, in my entire life. I was reached out to by one of the biggest voices in the music industry, the ragin' Canadian himself, 𝗟𝗵𝗄𝗆𝗆, aka Drake. Yes, Drake sent me a direct message via Instagram. Now, look, I'm not usually one to pop onto the internet and start leaking DMs, especially since there are other artists who have reached out to me in the past and have had positive and negative things to say about the feedback I've given their music in a review. And I think that coming on here to share social media, intimate social media messages from another person who sent me that may kind of be a violation of trust. But what Drake sent me, I think you guys will see and will understand, is so crazy, so unexpected, and really something everybody should be aware of. I think something everybody who is watching this video could put
Texas, that's Texas. Good job, bro.
to use, in fact. All right, so it is quite a long message to get through, as you can see here. 𝗟𝗵𝗄𝗆𝗆 messages sent to me. Gonna read them out here. No idea why he was, reaching out to me at this point. What sort of drew him to the idea of messaging me in the middle of the night? But he just thought I really needed to see this, apparently. Anthony, it's Drizzy. I know we don't really see eye to eye about music and that you are not the biggest fan of most of my albums. Thanks for the kind words on Take Care. And if you're reading this, though, I'm really happy that Drake at least acknowledges the fact that I have enjoyed those albums. But it is what it is, Can always hope you'll like the next one. That is true. I am always looking forward to the next Drake release with head held high, with hopes in my heart, thinking that it will be better than the last. Maybe it'll be something new and exciting. Even though I didn't like the last record, I still thought that it might be something going into it that I might enjoy. So, but I'm not messaging you about your videos. I'm actually messaging you because I found a really great vegan cookie recipe I'd love you to try. Drake is sending me a vegan cookie recipe. Wait, hold on. I have to find it in my bookmarks. Okay, here it is. I think now you guys are seeing why I had to share this. Ingredients: 1/2 cup of coconut oil, solid but scoopable. I can do that. 1 1/4 cups of light brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1/4 a cup of coconut milk. It's suggested you use the thicker Thai variety. That's a good idea. I didn't necessarily think of that. But any coconut milk apparently works. I mean, I'm probably going to go thicker, but I see what Drake is saying here. 1/4 cup of unsweetened applesauce. That is usually they're missing a P there. That is usually a good replacer for various like vegan cookies, brownies as well. So that actually works. That's a common ingredient for vegan cookies. 2 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay, I mean, that's the base. That just makes sense. It says be careful not to pack your flour. Yeah, you might want to sift it before as well. Not really sure what that means. Well, it's because you don't want it to be all tight and together, Drake. Maybe Drake's not much of a baking guy himself. Maybe he's trying this recipe for the first time too. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, gotta have that. 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 cups of chocolate chips. Use vegan chocolate chips if vegan, obviously. You use the dark chocolate chips that don't have any milk in them. Flaky sea salt, but that's optional. Drake likes a little sweet and salty. That's a sign of a refined palate. Preheat oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a little intense for for cookies, no? Just shy of 400? I mean, I suppose you could. Line a large baking sheet with parchment paper set aside. 2, in a large bowl, whisk together the coconut oil, brown sugar, and vanilla, beating until well combined. Add in the coconut milk and apples. He's missing the peon applesauce. Maybe he just doesn't know how to spell applesauce. That's kind of weird. He must know how to spell apple. He doesn't know how to spell applesauce. And whisk until well combined, and then set aside. In a separate bowl, combine the flour, baking soda, and salt. Whisk well to combine. Add the dry ingredients, of course, into the wet mixture. And, you know, it really is like a bad move to put the wet mixture on top of the dry after the dry's already, like, you know, put the dry into the wet. Sort of, you could slowly mix it in there and do it in little bits. The mix will be less chunky as a result of that. That's a good move. Stir until ingredients are combined. The batter will be very thick. Like me. Fold in 1 3/4 cups of chocolate chips. Scoop 3 tablespoon-sized mounds of dough onto the prepared cookie sheet, leaving a few inches in between each cookie for spreading. Bake for 9 to 10 minutes or until the edges are golden and the centers have set. Press remaining chocolate chips on top of the warm cookies. I like that. Chocolate chips inside the cookie dough, but then also you put a little love on top. I think that's a good move. And sprinkle with sea-sacked salt if you want. Okay, so wow, a little extra salt on top of the whole thing. Cool cookies on the baking sheet for 15 minutes before transferring them to a cooling rack. Nothing worse than a mushy, sort of floppy cookie right out of the oven that you're putting your mouth on. You burn your mouth on it. Let the cookies cool. It's for the best. So that's the recipe. It also adds a tip that if the dough appears too sticky, add a little more flour. Of course, Drake. Of course. No need to say that. We know we're not amateurs over here. All right, we've baked a thing or two on this channel. 1 tablespoon at a time, or if the dough appears too dry, add a tablespoon of coconut milk. I'd really appreciate if you could give this a spin and let me know if it's worth trying myself. I presumed what Drake was saying, he hadn't tried the recipe himself. I guess I was right. Appreciate you, 𝗟𝗍𝗄𝗏 out. That's classic Drake. All right, well, listen, that is the damn thing. Drake DM'd me in the middle of the fucking night, and I can't believe it. It's insane that he messaged me, and that he was thinking of me. I'm amazed to even be on that man's mind. To think that he would come across a vegan cookie recipe, and he would say, you know who would like that? That TheNeedleDrop guy. He doesn't eat any animal products, and he's given some of my records a fair shot, you know, regardless of whether or not he's enjoyed them. He's given them a fair shot. It's really nice to see that.
Dude, a fair shot? Dude, at this point, bro, part of this guy's brand is hating on Drake, bro. That's literally like a part of his identity online is hating on Drake. And it gets him attention, bro. At the end of the day, anyone doing YouTube and streaming and shit like that, they want views, bro. They want more views. And using Drake's name, you know, it makes them money, bro. Like, you can review some weird indie band. That's not going to bring in the same amount of money as you reviewing Honestly Nevermind. It's not. And, you know, sitting there saying basically the opposite of what most people say, which is most people like Drake. Saying the opposite is, like, shocking. And online, there's a lot of haters. So it's, like, almost like a little spot where everyone could just hate all in the comments. I don't know if you've read the comments on when he reviews Drake albums, but god damn, bro, who are these people? And what kind of music do you like that you hate, that you don't like Drake songs? Listen, you don't need to love Drake as a person, as an artist. Saying that his songs suck, like, you're just, like, dumb. Like it's not, it doesn't make sense. And I'm not saying, like, I know people have different musical opinions. That's fine. But there are objectively good songs that you can't dispute. And objectively good albums you can't dispute. Unless you're just a hater, bro. Unless you just don't like Drake. Or what he stands for, or whatever. Like, I don't know. You know, this guy really likes music. And he's like, oh, dude, I listen to all these records. These people are better, but why does Drake get more attention? I don't know. Dude, I don't know what's in his mind, bro. Besides him just wanting more views and attention using Drake's name, you know? Which is what he's doing. He's using Drake's name. That's what this whole video is. Drake did not send this, bro. He didn't send this. You think Drake is hitting up, especially this dude, saying, it's Drizzy? Dude, I guarantee you, I don't think he's ever even said, it's Drizzy, bro. To any person. Okay. It's 𝗟𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗋ₐ? Yeah, imagine. Come on, bro. And then he sends a vegan cookie recipe, and it wasn't even a copy-paste. He was, like, writing shit within the recipe. Stop, bro. That doesn't even make sense, bro. Now, there's another video.
Hi, everyone.
There's another video. So let's check this one out. The Drake situation. Let's check this out, dude.
Everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well, and you've most likely come into this video thinking, what the heck is going on? Well, I'm going to explain it and hopefully be very direct and cut and dry with the whole thing, because I would much rather get my Ari Lennox review done than talk about this. But yes, all over the internet,
I'm sure.
Everybody's talking about the fact that...
I'm sure, bro. I'm sure, bro. I'm sure you'd rather review a random album than talk about Drake, bro. I'm sure, bro. I'm sure. Let's compare the views. This already has 500,000. So, in one day. So, yeah, I'm sure, bro.
But Drake
sure,
legitimately did actually DM me some very...
No. I'm not saying... Listen. I'm not saying that's a random artist. I'm saying it's a random album. It's random. But anyway, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not here to shit on any artist at all.
Talking about the fact that Drake legitimately did actually DM me some very mad, salty DMs that were weird and...
Okay, so Drake sent him a DM. So guys, in case you were confused in the chat, because I already know about this. You think I don't know? I know, okay? Dudes were in here, sitting here, during that video. You look at the chat. Go rewatch the chat. People were going to be like, oh, dude, Drake is so corny, bro. Oh, my God, Drake's so weird. What the fuck? Oh, dude. Talking all this shit about Drake because of that video that this dude made, right? You saw it. You saw it in the chat. You saw what people were saying. These are people who genuinely didn't know, bro. Okay? And I didn't say shit during the video because I know that he didn't actually say those things, right? But people want to be like, oh, why did Drake leak the DMs? Dude, you think Drake wants people to think that he's sending vegan cookie recipes to this dude? He literally was forced to. But like, he's being called salty and all these things. He had no choice. What are you talking about, bro? Drizzy out? Dude, the thing is, some people could think that was a joke, right? But then there's gonna be some people who think that that's real, that Drake is really running around saying Drizzy out and talking about adding more flour and saying other shit. That is fucking... You want to talk about embarrassing or a bad look? That is a bad look, bro. That is a bad look. Not actually showing that you called someone a light to decent one on your existence. That's not a bad look compared to that, bro. All right? But let's see what he has to say.
and awkward. He knows my rating system. You can't destroy me with my own rating system, dude. It's my rating system. Also really weird that he would bring up the race of somebody's partner, even if it is, I guess, in his own dumb way, like supposed to be positive or like a compliment. But anyway, I was doing my thing, minding my own business on Wednesday night, as I said in my recent video about Drake DMing me. And yeah, Drake just sort of threw it down. Not the cookie recipe. Look, he sent me these messages and right away the gears in my head start turning. Obviously, you know, we're in a choose your own adventure situation here. What do? Do you ignore it? Do you fire back? Do you post it and share with the world that Drake is hating on you for some dumb reason? Firing back, obviously an option and a whole lot of low-hanging fruit that could have been thrown Drake's way if I wanted to, but I thought that was kind of silly, and beefing with Drake in the DMs would just be like really petty and dumb, because honestly, I'm just a reviewer. I don't know the guy personally. I don't know anything about the guy other than stuff that I've seen and I've heard on the internet. Never.
How did this guy get famous? This guy right here? Reviewing Drake albums, bro. And Kendrick Lamar. And Kanye. So, basically, you know, using the names of actually famous people. You know what I mean? But like, listen, it's fine, dude. It's fine. If you see nothing wrong with making up fake DMs, like if you see nothing wrong with that, then cool, bro. I don't know what to say to you, bro. I don't know what to say to you. You know, I don't know what to say. It's a joke? It's not a joke, though. It's not a joke. How is it a... No. Okay. How is it a joke when it's presented like it's reality? How is it a joke? I just want to know how that's a joke. Because when I first saw the clips of him reading the shit, I thought it was real. People thought that the shit was real, bro. It's not obviously a joke, bro. It's not obviously a joke. There was like a good span of time yesterday or whenever this happened that I thought Drake DM'd him a vegan cookie recipe. Yeah, I did. Stop calling me a fucking cock muncher. Again, wait, what? It's insane because Drake knows who 𝗟𝗵𝗲𝗀 is and he doesn't know you exist. I don't care if Drake knows I exist or not. I think he knows I exist just from different scenarios and shit. I don't know, though, for sure. I don't know. I have no idea. If he knows him, he might have seen the Drake video that he posted that me and him debating. I don't know. But that doesn't matter. I don't need to know Drake or something. Like, you guys don't understand this. Drake's not the only artist I enjoy listening to, okay? But for some reason, people have such a problem with Drake. Like, they have such an issue, bro. I don't understand what the problem is. I don't get it, bro. I don't understand. But anyway, let's continue.
Never met him, don't know his vibe, don't know his energy, don't really know anything about him that you guys, you know, don't already know from just being online and hearing about him. I thought getting personal and getting in his face and getting angry would just be kind of dumb and pointless. And I also thought it would be quite trashy of me to, you know, go onto the internet and say, oh, Drake, you have to be, look, here it is. Here's bad, Drake's bad, Drake's bad at me. I thought that would be not only a little silly, but also what he kind of obviously wanted. Ignoring was an option, and I sort of decided to do that at first, but then my mind started moving further, and I was like, how can I turn this into content? Like, obviously, I can't share.
Here it is. I mean, I just said this, bro. Again, if you're a YouTuber, like, some people, all they're thinking about is the content, bro. That's it. So, he thought it was a good idea to make up fake DMs that could, like, kind of somewhat seem believable in some strange, weird way. And that's all he cared about was the content. Okay? So, I just don't like lying. That's the thing. I don't like making up shit, especially about someone else. I just don't fuck with that. I just don't fuck with it. It doesn't matter if it's Drake or if it's someone that's just weird, bro. That's just strange. You literally moved to a different country for content. I didn't move for content. I moved, first of all, I didn't move. I got another spot, but that's irrelevant, bro. That's not for content, okay? I know that a gambling stream is not the greatest content, bro. Just off the sheer fact that people hate gambling. There's people who hate gambling. There's some of you who like gambling. But there's people who hate gambling. Again, though, I'm not lying about people by being in Montreal, bro. I'm not lying. That video he made, he lied about Drake. He lied, bro. He lied.
The DMs with everybody because that would be silly and trashy. I could tell people he DM'd me, but like, if people don't know what the DMs are, who cares? I know, make up a DM. And the two possibilities that I had kicking around in my head were, one, the option that I ended up going with, the cookie recipe.
Guys, it's so easy now to say, oh, satire is a thing. It was a joke. Bro. Read the comments, bro. Read the comments. People thought it was real. There were Twitter accounts posting Drake DM'd 𝗟𝗵𝗳𝗀𝗀𝗶 a vegan cookie recipe. It was making like news online, bro. Nobody, bro. I don't know why this is hard to understand, bro. I really don't. I don't know why this is hard to comprehend.
Which shout out to Austin for getting the images for the Drake DMs together, because obviously those are doctored. They're not real. Drake didn't really send me a vegan cookie recipe, but they did look very good and they looked very convincing. And again, Austin, they did an amazing job on pulling those together. So yeah, that was the first option, the one that I ultimately ended up going with. The other one bumping around in my head was Drake DMing me to ask me about advice on what he could say to a girl he has a crush on, and then the rest of the video is me giving him advice on that topic. I really would like to exist in the timeline where I went that route. It would have been funny to see if things played out any differently, but, you know, we make the choices that we do. But, yeah, I thought it would be funny to make content out of this, basically doctor and make up DMs, and just make them so absurd and so silly that anybody who sees me reading them aloud is going to look at this and be like, Drake didn't send him this. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. This is dumb. Why would Drake send anybody a cookie recipe in the...
No, bro. No, dude. No. No. Just no. That's not it. That's not true. Come on, bro. Without being biased, chat. Without being biased. Who in here, without being biased, thought that that was real? You're like, it's a little weird, but it might be real. Be honest, bro. There are a lot of people who thought that shit was real. A lot. There were a lot. Now, if you somehow were like, oh, dude, no, I see the troll, bro. I know for... You would never even know for sure. That's the thing. Even if you thought it was bullshit, right? Because Jake showed me, and then I was like, oh, this is weird. And then Jake was like, oh, I think it's fake. I was like, dude, it might be real. You'll never really know if it's real or not, bro.
The middle of the night. Doesn't make any sense. That's not the truth. This is just a shitpost. That's just dumb, which it was. It was, in fact, a shitpost. I could have come out with that same freaking video 2 months ago, and it would have had the same effect. It would have gained the same attention because it's just a lie. It's just a silly, made-up thing, and the DMs that I was essentially responding to didn't exist in the minds of anyone. Nobody knew that they were real until Drake decided...
But the thing is, here's the thing, right? I don't think this dude, I don't think he's aware that he's one of, if not the biggest, like, music reviewers on the internet. So, if you were just, like, a random person with, like a little following or something, you could do some shit like this and it's clearly a joke. Like, Drake would not, but with you... It's like, yeah, Drake could easily have seen your reviews and easily, like, they get millions of views. So it's like, that's what I mean by, like, it's believable, bro. I don't know.
Decided to post the salty ass DMs that he sent me to his Instagram story.
Your existence is a light one, and the one is because you are alive. And because you somehow wiped a black girl, I'm feeling a light to decent one in your existence. You know, it's so crazy how people react to shit. Like, how clearly biased some people are, right? Drake did nothing to this guy, ever, right? This dude comes on the internet years now, shitting on Drake. Being overly critical, like, obviously he's a music critic, but just goes way beyond for Drake. Way beyond, bro. He does the same thing to Nav, too, which I actually like Nav's new album. And, he didn't even review it. He just, like, did some weird shit. I don't even know. Again, though. So you think Drake is gonna just be, like, cool with this? He says this shit, and honestly, from me reading this doesn't even sound salty. This just sounds like, this almost sounds like Drake joking with him, in a way. Like... This doesn't sound like he's being dead ass. But again, though, you know, you're going to believe what you want to believe. All right. So this guy, Dylan, he said, holy fuck, you are delusional. It's so sad. All right. So Dylan, Driscoll, Dylan Driscoll, explain to me how I'm delusional. I want to know, like, how I'm delusional. Come on, Dylan. Come on, Dylan. Dylan. Oh, come on. Where you at? He said, I answered. All right, let's pull his logs up. So you said I'm delusional because he was not trolling. Because Drake was not troll. Okay, so I'm delusional as fuck because you think Drake's not trolling. Let me try to actually think about this for a second. Hold on. That makes no sense, bro.
Again, choose your own adventure. I was choosing my adventure. Drake was choosing his. And I thought with the posting of that video, the cookie recipe video, a couple things could have happened. Drake could have seen it, ignored it. Drake could have seen it and then saw, okay, well, you know what? This guy's being silly. He's being a little tongue-in-cheek. He's obviously not taking the situation too seriously. Because I'm not. Anybody coming at this thinking like, oh, there's beef. Oh, they're beefing. They're beefing it out. Like, I really do not have anything personal against Drake. Do I think he's made some very mediocre records over the years?
So he said he's not beefing, right? That's what he said. He said it's not beef. All right. I wanna just let me know if these are beef fighting words. Just let me know. All right. I'm gonna pull up his Twitter. Let's go back to when this went down. Okay. So, it starts with this, right? It starts with this right here. At Drake, I love the message, keep up the good work, buddy. Then, retweets an account. Drake DM'd Anthony Fantano and sent him a vegan cookie recipe. This has 65,000 likes. Okay? This is now in the Twitter sphere. Okay? Then, that bitch shared the salty SDM to over 100 million people. W. So tongue-in-cheek, joking around is calling someone a bitch. Okay. I made that man leak his own DMs. You made up a lie about him and then circulated it, posted it to over 1 million people. But okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can't even lie. It's hilarious. You called your existence a light one. My rating system lives rent-free in his head. Rent-free. Who DM'd who at midnight? Wasn't me. Who leaked their own DMs? Wasn't me. Okay, but you did worse shit. You did way worse shit. Your existence is a light one. Okay, I literally just tell people my opinions on music. This is going on and on. This is just keeps going on. Drake DMing light one is great because it just shows Drake has at least seen some videos. I mean, you know it's bad when you got Ethan Klein on your side, bro. That's when you know it's bad, bro. That's when you know it's fucking bad. But, okay. Ethan Klein, bro. Alright, bro. Time for a Drake and Drive. So now I'm getting quoted. I'm straight up getting quoted, bro. Straight up. Wait a second. Now, like, you want to talk about, oh, I'm just joking around. He's called him a bitch, salty, all this shit. Now he posts a Pusha T album review and then immediately posts the Honestly Nevermind review. This is just joking around. This is just, oh, I'm just trolling, bro. Really, bro? Back to back. I'm just being silly. I'll be the first to say Drake's got bangers. You'll be the first to say? Like, you'll be the first to say. Like, he's not the artist of the decade. You're the first one to say this. Okay, but you're just being silly, though. Okay. Okay, bro. Anthony Fantano leaving Drake on red is really funny to me for some reason. Again, though, this is like 20 fucking tweets, bro. Someone just said that I'm schizophrenic for just reading through those fucking things, bro. Let's just watch the end of this.
Yes. He's made some very good and great ones as well. It's always the negative ones that stick out in people's minds the most, I guess. But, you know, that's kind of the nature of reviews, kind of the nature of criticism, I suppose. But, yeah, I hope that Drake would see that the video is lighthearted, wholesome, well-intentioned, just a little silly, and would maybe respond back and say, hey, you know what? That was kind of funny. That was kind of silly and dumb and whatever, you know, no hard feelings. And it could just be maybe like our little inside joke, because I knew that I was being a little playful boy. I thought Drake would see that as well, and you know, potentially you know, do the bigger man thing and just like let things
Listen, everyone's so quick to be like, oh, be the bigger man, oh, why do you care, bro? Oh, you're a millionaire. Oh, you have all this. He said 100 million followers, whatever, right? Dude, I don't give a fuck, bro. At the end of the day, I don't care if you're Drake or you're someone with $0, 0 followers. Everyone at the end of the day is a human being, bro. Okay? That's what I've said all the time. I've always said this. Everyone's a human. All right? And listen, does everyone deserve respect? No. No. Some people are pieces of shit. Some people are assholes, bro. They just are. You know, Kevin Durant. He's an asshole. But I at least, like, have respect for him, bro, as a human being. Right? Again, making up lies about somebody after also shitting on them for years. I mean, like, at what point, like, why would you think Drake would, like, DM you back, like, oh, we have an inside joke? Like, why, bro? You talk shit about him all the time. And it's not, oh, it's just a joke. It's not a joke. How is it a joke, bro? You know, I'm just, you know, try to put yourself in, like, let's say you're a musical artist, you make music, right? You put, you know, literally your life is dedicated to music, and then someone is just shitting on it. You're not gonna like them, bro. You're not gonna like them, bro. So, I don't know. I don't think there's anything left to even watch with this.
Chill, let bygones be bygones, and so on and so forth. Maybe, you know, sort of privately bury the hatchet before it becomes a thing. Yeah, I was hoping that Drake would just sort of see that I'm being a little playful, a little lighthearted, and not bringing any, you know, sort of ill will toward him. But instead, Drake chose to opt for the saltiest of the several directions that he could have gone in, and that is, well, if he's not going to respond or share with the world my angry DMs toward him and insult me back, I'm going to share them with everyone. I don't know. It's not the kind of look I would want to have, which is why I did not share the DMs in the first place, you know, myself.
But you might as well have, though, because you said that he DM'd you. You made people think he DM'd you. I mean, what do you mean, bruh? What do you mean? I'm done with this. I'm done with this, bro. I'm done with it, bro. I'm done with it. I'm done. Oh, now I'm yelling, but before, okay. No, that's fine. Now I'm yelling. That's fine, bro. Whatever, bro.